Good morning, everyone. It's Catherine from my hillside garden. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate when you come along with me on my journey through my garden. Thank you to all of my subscribers for all of the thumbs up and the comments. I really do enjoy interacting with everyone, and I hope you find little tidbits that I can offer you when you watch my videos. Also, please be sure to look in the description box below whenever you watch a video, whether it's mine or someone else's. We try to put good information in there, so it may help you understand what we're doing a little bit better. This morning we're going to take a look in our experimental capture bucket. I did have some questions with the last video. Some people were concerned that I made the soil too moist before I put the bin down on top of the soil, and I wanted to explain the reason why I did that. This area is right under the soffit of the house, and it stays extremely dry. So no water, no snow usually gets here. It's right at that line where the soil is extremely dry. So that was part of the reason why I wet the soil so much when I set up this bin. Then the other question was about the holes in the bottom. And yes, I had thought that perhaps the holes may have been too small, but then I remembered when I was trying to use this as a worm bin, the worms were able to get through those holes and into the bottom bin, and that was the reason why I had to stop using that setup, was because several worms died in the bottom of the bucket and it smelled horrible. So, and right now I can't find my drill to be able to drill new holes in, but once I do, after we've been running this for a while, if no worms come in here, then I'm going to drill a couple of more holes that are a little bit larger. So today what I wanted to do, since we went through that polar cold, I'm going to take out most of what's in here, and I am going to put some soil in. I don't remember doing that when I set the bin up, and someone had questioned that. So this has been out here, I want to say it's been 3 weeks, and we went through the polar vortex, and I'm not finding anything yet worm-wise in any of the coffee grounds. So let's keep on digging, and they actually are very pliable. They're not frozen. So, but this was in the sun all day yesterday too. So let's see, what do we have? Oh, we do have a little freezing towards the bottom. So here's that orange we put in there. And then there's all the bedding. So let's see. Oh, there's our food at the bottom is frozen. Let me bring you over so I could show you. So as you can see, there are, let's see if we could get it focused. Okay, there are crystals on our onion skin. It's hard to keep that up. So let's dig in here a little bit. I'm very surprised, really, that this is frozen the way it is. And these are actually getting soft. Remember how hard they were when I put them in the bin? So they're actually soft. I wonder if that's from the freezing. Okay, let me see if I could get some of this out of here and I'll bring it back. Okay. So no worms in there yet. I did. That's pretty much frozen in there now, except for this orange, which is also getting soft. Let's see, this one's getting soft. So maybe I did put too much water in the bottom of this and it did freeze. So maybe that will impede the worms from being able to get in through the bottom. Let's see if we can get to the bottom of that to see if there's anybody in there. Okay, I don't see anybody. So, and let's see, the holes are in contact with the ground, and they really aren't that bad of a size. So, what I'm going to do, maybe to encourage them, okay, to encourage them, I'm going to put that side down. And We'll put the coffee, we'll dump everything back in there.
Okay, so I put everything back in the bin and tried to mix it up just a little bit. So we'll check back probably in another 2 weeks. It's supposed to be fairly warm this week. It's the 4th of February. So hopefully we'll be able to see some migration from the ground. Maybe it's just too cold right now. I don't know. So we'll have to see how things go along. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you'll be back to see what the next update brings us, whether we get any free worms from nature, which I'm sure they're going to come. It's just a matter of the temperature. So have a great day. Happy gardening.